After leaving the camp by Red Run, we followed a trail that had a few minor obstacles and led us to our next scenic rest stop.
Well, it definitely used to be just that. I think it would be more fun to go like that up right over there. Also, there's a stick right in the middle of the trail right there.
And then you really have two choices. You can go up here and around, or down. You know, you've got the one rock sticking up there.
Up we go. Almost up to the top. Yeah.
I'm glad I did it. I don't need to do this again.
The way it moves in the wind.
I'm just like, I know I don't need to. I don't need to hold on.
The Olson Observation Tower is one of the few remaining fire towers in the Monongahela National Forest at the southern end of the Backbone Mountain. The southern end of Backbone Mountain is the site of West Virginia's first fire tower, originally built by the state in 1922. This tower was later given to the Monongahela National Forest, which replaced it in 1963 with the current tower. Olson Tower is named after Ernst B. Olson in recognition of 28 years fire control and conservation program service.
don't know if that drone footage is gonna do that river crossing justice. I'm on 35, it's a 2.5 inch lift. I guess maybe a better reference is I am 6'7", and that water was just below waistline for me. That's a solid 3 feet of water. I know in the drone video you can kind of...
Now I think I'm ready for whiskey.
I know in the drone video you can kind of see the Gladiator get kind of pushed around by the water, but I could feel me getting pushed down. I mean, my steering wheel was completely locked out towards the upstream side, and I was still just getting pushed straight. That's a water crossing.
Spots like these cause me to reflect on the mortality of trails or routes such as this. A non-essential path crumbling away in disrepair. One heavy storm away from finishing off what remains and derailing a route for some future party seeking adventure. After the second Dry Fork River crossing, we had some more miles to cross along dirt roads through the Monongahela National Forest and onto our planned campsite at Lake Buffalo.
So Lake Buffalo was a cool little spot. We were thinking that we were pulling into camp, and as you pull into Lake Buffalo, it says that there's no camping allowed, and there is one little camping pad. That camping pad is almost washed away by the little stream that runs by it. So we're gonna go on, and we found a little campsite, like an actual campsite. And we're gonna go and check that place out for the night. Try and get into camp a little bit earlier today.
Lake Buffalo would have been an awesome spot to spend the night, but as camping wasn't allowed, we backtracked back up the highway about 10 minutes to a place called Island Campground.
Ooh, there you go.
Especially this one. Zane Learns to Cut Wood, Volume 1. Somebody's gonna see this and they're gonna be like, "You're doing it all wrong. You're gonna cause a bleeder on your leg."
Good thing I don't have enough views in any of my videos.
You hit the handle solidly.
Oh, it's getting edited out. Don't worry.
I'd like to report that after the embarrassment and the hard work that we had a nice campfire for the night. However, the tree that we had cut up must have only recently fallen, and the wood was just too wet to keep it burning. So we left it nicely stacked for the next camper to come by.
Okay, day 3. We're getting out earlier, which is why it's dark. We decided last night that instead of cooking a full dinner, because we had to kind of find a different campsite, and we were low on propane, so we had to find some fallen trees, cut them up, and instead of making a late dinner, we'll just make less of a mess and just have sandwiches for dinner. So our plan was to be out of camp this morning by 7:30, and it is now 7:05, and we are on the road. So we met that goal. So as we climb back up into these mountains, our elevation's at about 3,600 feet. And we got a crisp morning temperature of 43 degrees, which it seems to have pretty much stayed in the 40s this whole week so far. And today we got about 84 miles to do.
Now reaching what this route was named for, Camp Allegheny was home to the highest elevation battle fought in the American Civil War. The Confederate forces, led by Colonel Ed Johnson, fortified the ridgeline and fought back flanking Union forces from both east and west, eventually leading to a withdrawal of the Union forces and earning Colonel Johnson a General's Star and the nickname Johnson Allegheny. Where we stood is the approximate location of the camp and fortifications, looking out over what would have been the western flank of Johnson Allegheny's forces during the battle.
Looks like the camera got clipped. Here we are, Flagpole Knob. I'm going to attempt to do laundry at camp.
Thank you for watching my short series on our Allegheny Discovery Route and our road to Overland Expo East. My next videos will be footage that I recorded while I was actually at Overland Expo East, so I hope that you'll stick around and watch those as well.